whatever don't kill me will make me stronger. Whatever don't kill me will make me stronger. It's going to make me better. I know a lot of y'all are familiar with that saying, whatever don't kill me will make me stronger. And giving honor to God, all the glory, all the praise as always. Hope y'all are doing well. Just want to come back and encourage everybody because I know a lot of us have had a rough lifestyle growing up. And if we all just right now take a look back over our life, just feel me in this video. Just take a look back over your life. Look at some of the things you went through. And then I want you to look at where God has brought you to. You know, some things we have done in this life we are proud of. And then a lot of things we have done that we are ashamed of. We would hate to even talk about. But when you look at where you are now, a lot of people wrote you off, didn't they? They said you wasn't going to be nothing. Some of us, our own parents told us we wasn't going to be nothing. Your school teachers told you wasn't going to be nothing. Seemed like when you was growing up, it did nobody really care about you. But when you look at where you are now, how you made it this far, it was all God. It was all God. And I was just looking at this commercial earlier yesterday, and it was a football commercial, a Duracell battery commercial tied in with a football player. I believe his name was Patrick Willis that plays for the 49ers. And that commercial is so motivating and it's deep because he had a rough lifestyle growing up. And we know that a lot of celebrities, people that have made it to where they are now, have had a terrible childhood. Some of them didn't have both parents growing up. But when I looked at that commercial, it was a word in that commercial. It was a word. Because I think Brother Patrick had an abusive daddy and his mother had abandoned him at an early age. And he was running through this commercial, just running and running. But he said something that stuck to me. He said, I don't know if where I got to where I am now was from running towards something, or running from something. How many times in our life have we ran into trouble? But how many times do we try to get away from trouble? Some of us love to get into trouble, but some of us don't want trouble to come our way. Old gospel songs say, trouble in my way, I have to cry sometimes. I laid awake at night, but that's all right because I know Jesus, he will fix it. And Jesus is the only one that could fix it. How many times in our life have we done some things that's unpleasing to God? Now let me ask another question. How many times have we truly repented? As I'm thinking about King David was on the run quite a few times, even from his own son. And when you run into something, you might run into something way bigger than you. You might run into something way meaner than you. See, anybody can get knocked out. I always tell people the greatest boxer can fall. Oh, yes. It's always somebody bigger and badder than us, but ain't none of us bigger than God. And when David was out there on the run all the time, but he meditated on the Lord. And a lot of times we run into something that got a whole lot more power than us, and it will try to destroy us. And you can get knocked down. But with the power of God, we can get back up again. And don't give up. See, I always tell people, I might give out sometime, but I don't give up. A lot of us too busy to sleep. We don't want to study. We don't want to live this word. See, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. Some of y'all will catch that in a minute. We have the power to get through anything in this life. Not according to JT, but according to the will of God. He said that things that are impossible with man, notice I said impossible, they are possible with the Father. So as you look back over your life and then look at where you are now, all of us should have been dead. Some of us was wrongly accused for things and got in trouble that way. We got a lot of people out here right now want to see you gone. They want to see you dead and locked up. Oh, yes, I'm speaking what's real. But you know, I always say it's not about where you come from, but it is about where you're going. You're not held accountable for where you came from, but you will be held accountable for where you are going, as Coach Gibson always tell me. So with that being said, God bless y'all on this beautiful Saturday. Y'all take care. Y'all just remain blessed. Until the next time, JT will see you if it's in God's will. Peace.